the gym's always been like a home for me. So just having conversation with some classmates and looking at what was needed in the school, I figured out was a niche community. And we said, why not just make something to better yourself physically and also for other channels of your life. So whether it's spiritually, emotionally, I mean, whatever it is, the gym can just help out with all. So we just made a club, and now it's a welcoming spot for everyone.
I actually started lifting weight for two reasons. One, because I have a background in sports, and second, because of peer group influence, which I feel like that was a positive one. I came to college. I wasn't on an official sport team, but I still consider myself to be an athlete. I just fell in love with like working out with my friends, lifting weight, and I was really excited that I was getting stronger. I learned so much how to work my techniques.
Technique is very important because it reduces your chance of being injured. It's important when you train at full range of motion because you're more likely to get better gains that way. Also, it's just better overall for your health. It's good to train at competition standard as a powerlifter. Once you're in that motion of like pausing your bench when you train, locking out when you deadlift, not hitching when you deadlift, et cetera, you're more likely to succeed when you're competing at a powerlifting competition.
Powerlifting is a competitive sport, obviously related to weightlifting, with the major three lifts, the compound lifts that we only utilize for competition, which is going to be bench press, the squat, and the deadlift. Powerlifting Club meets every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mondays and Wednesdays are 10 to 12 p.m., and then Fridays are 7 to 9 p.m. Here at LaSalle, our Powerlifting Club is majorly focused on growth, not just in the gym, but all areas of life. We take people where they're at in their lifting journey, so you could be a beginner, expert, stronger than me, whatever the case may be. Everyone's welcome. We always come here to better ourselves.
Powerlifting is like a sport where there's a lot of risk involved. So most importantly, first we make sure that we're healthy and fit. Of course, when we do powerlift, we make sure that we always have a spotter available, just in case like we're unable to lift the weight, so like the weight doesn't crush us, like for like bench, for example. There's always like a spotter there available, like right above you, so they can lift the weight just in case you fail. Of course, we do warm-ups. Warm-ups are basically like done to prepare your muscles, like before you start like lifting for real. Injuries do happen, they're occurrence. We do have a first aid kit available in the gym, so if we see like an injured member, we'll always like try to pause everything until like we help that one person.
Well, considering the club is a startup, obviously I just started this year, we're focused on many different outlets in terms of creating a presence and being more active in the community. Now we had a fundraiser going on, which was shared with everybody: teachers, staff, faculty, parents, old coaches, be it merchandise as well, that all just started. I'm just really happy with everything we have going on. We've hosted mock events as well in the past, but also things for just the general student body.
I believe that the club is probably one of the most diverse clubs on campus. Think about different demography in terms of race, gender, religion. I was born and raised in Sierra Leone, and I moved here in 2019. We have a couple of people on the team that are from Mexico, Guatemala. There's another kid on the team who's from Haiti. Different people from like different demographics coming together, and with one goal of working out and improving themselves.
So at first, I was very against doing the late practices at 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. And I really was trying to push for like morning or like afternoon practices, but I developed like a very like strong love for the club and for all of the members. So it doesn't matter, like to me, it doesn't matter what time we work out, because as long as I get to see everybody surpassing their limits and working out at the same time is what really matters. So like the time is just like a time of the day. Like if it was like at 12 p.m., 6 in the morning, wouldn't really matter to me. It's all the same. As long as I get to see the club transforming into what we all envision it to transform into, and being able to see the members past their limits. This club genuinely means everything to me. Like, out of all the clubs and organizations on campus, this is the one club that I am a part of that I truly feel like myself, and I feel like I can be like 100% with everybody around me. I don't have to have my guard up or be fake or anything like that. And having people around me in this club that have similar goals like me is like what makes me love this club even more. If you asked me last semester what my favorite lift was, I would have told you it was deadlift, and that was because it was the most challenging one for me and the one where I was growing the fastest in. Now, this semester, my favorite lift is squat, because that's one that I've been struggling with the most this semester, and the one I've been working on the most for the meet on April 20th, because I just discovered like what hitting true depth actually is in squat. So after discovering that, I decided that squat is going to be my new favorite lift, because whatever my favorite lift is what I'm going to practice the most on. So that's why I decided to make squat my favorite lift. And actually, over the past couple of weeks, squatting every Monday and every Sunday is like, I've been enjoying it so much.
I would say my favorite type of lift is obviously bench. I love bench My goal is 225 in like the next 2 years. Recently, I've been struggling a bit with form and stuff, but me and my coach are tweaking some things, and eventually I'm gonna get there. There's always things I can work on bench, but it's still my favorite lift. Powerlifting has helped my mental health a lot. I used to struggle with body dysmorphia and I had eating issues, and once I started getting into lifting, especially powerlifting, that has definitely changed. Back in the day, I wanted to be as skinny as possible. If I were to look at myself now, I'd be like, oh my God, who is she? Gaining weight was always one of my biggest fears, but there's nothing wrong with gaining weight at all. And that has definitely improved my mental health a lot. And powerlifting is a type of therapy for me. When I'm feeling down or if I'm not in a good mood, I love just going to the gym, powerlift, and just get things off my mind, and it definitely helps a lot.
We all started out not lifting. Like, none of us were born knowing how to lift. It's a process and it takes time. We're always looking for new women, girls to come out, especially since we don't already have enough on the team. And it would definitely benefit our team.
Having a social media platform means a lot for a startup club. Me, especially us. People would see the page and then come up to me personally and say, I didn't even know we had a powerlifting club. That's sort of a good talking point, so you just get it out there, show people what the club's about, but also just let people get an insider view, you know what I mean? Sort of behind the scenes look of what the club looks like during practices, what it looks like in the mock meets, planning events. Just having a social media presence in general means so much. A large number of our members have come from social media, including Kate. She DM'd the page asking questions about if she could come in, are we going to nationals, things like that, that just set the tone for a really good relationship, and now she's on the team. I mean, there's certain days where I see more women than men in the club, and it's all about the discipline and what they come and bring to the club. I think it's a different perspective as well. There's a large connotation and sort of negative mentioning of women don't want to get too big. What they don't understand is it's not about that. It's not about the size of your muscles. It's not about people perceiving you in the wrong light. It's all about yourself and your personal journey. I critique myself worse than anyone, so I watch my videos maybe 10, 20 times in a day in my free time. I'm just really obsessed with it in terms of just growing, you know, just seeing the progress that comes from it.
It's a choice club for people who are very adamant about their health. It's perfect for any fitness buff who wants to get in and just attain a more consistent schedule.
I balance track and field with powerlifting and lifting in general. I'll do my workout with the team, then I would lift either at Trumark or with the team. Especially first semester, I was lifting with the team. So yeah, that's how I balance it. It wouldn't be that hard. The club it became a safe space for me to just lift and chill with my guys and just be able to, you know, bond and get stronger.
I've done the bench press a lot, and I'll be struggling on my last rep, and I'll have someone like Chris who's spotting me, encouraging me to finish out the rep strong, and instead of giving up, which I used to do a lot. If I couldn't like do it and I was struggling, I would just ask him to take the weight.
Come on, Makai. Up. Yeah. There you go.
From an outsider's perspective, a lot of people who think it means like to better yourself and to improve like what you can do, which I definitely think is a very big reason for me being in the club. But primarily for me, it's a great way to just bond with the people that I've gotten to meet.
Whenever I feel a PR, it just pushes me to try to make it up the next practice. And another hard thing about going into workout sessions is probably the pain that it comes with.
I was weightlifting since I was 16. Due to COVID, I wasn't able to do it anymore. When I started to get back into it in 2022, leading into 2023, I realized that I was kind of scared because I felt like people will make fun of me in a way, but I realized that no one is here to judge you. Everyone is here to become better than what they were. And then the people that are in the gym currently are willing, able to help you become better than what you were. I take the work room serious, but then I realize I have to take a step back sometimes and realize that it's okay to make a mistake. Because it's like, for me, I take like life struggles sometimes and I bring them here and take them out here whenever I can't get something right. It would tend to be hard, but I realize that in the process of being in the weight room, you become better as you keep doing it better over and over. It's all about repetition. The more you do it, the better you get at it. I don't have to be so afraid to try again, that there's times that I was able to mess up and there's times that I'm able to reevaluate myself and realize why I went wrong and what I could do better. So it's like, I mean, for me, it's like, I just like the sense of being better than what I was yesterday and continuing to be better as time goes on and on.
Everybody in the club feels like a family to me. I'm very close with Noah. I'm very close with Chris. I'm also close with Larry.
Just take the first step. It might seem hard, it might seem long, it might take a year, and even more. But all I want you guys to know is that it's all about consistency, how to work, planning like what exactly you want to do, and be self-disciplined.
It takes time and don't be discouraged when you see that your form isn't great, because form comes with practice and it'll happen over time.
Like there are like a lot of experienced lifters on the team, which like helps you like with like any questions you have.
Yeah, definitely just go out for it, you know.
Like the powerlifting club itself, I feel like it gives you like a sense of like community.
They all feel like brothers to me. They're really amazing. They always give me great advice.
I can see the improvement. My friends and family can see the improvement.
Like it's a big accomplishment, you know.
Honestly, I tell you to give it a personal try. See how your life can change from just 1 week of consistency.
No one's there to judge you.
They always know when to make me laugh, when I'm feeling down. And it's just, everybody in here is just so nice and friendly, and it's just such a great community.
And it's definitely something that like everyone is proud when you reach a milestone in your own weightlifting journey.
I don't know where I would be without everybody.
They'll give you motivation. They'll correct your form as well.
I get nervous every time I walk in, but it's all about just making that first step, making that commitment to yourself and saying, I'll do it. I'll come for the workout journey. I'll come to better myself. Whatever your goals may be, if it's to look better, if it's to become better holistically.
You're not alone in this. Don't feel like you are. Just feel like it's a chance of trying something new to better yourself.
If it's to be better from a health scale, just in terms of cardiovascular health, muscular strength, whatever it is, you want to live longer, longevity. The gym has so much to offer.
You're not really being judged for it. You're just being encouraged to do the best you can do for yourself.
You don't have to be like afraid. You're like very comfortable here. Like there's no like peer pressure or anything like that.
I promise you, I think you'll feel a lot better if you come to at least 2 practices and see how you feel around all of us.
You do whatever you're comfortable with.
So it's all about stick on the plan, trust the process, and keep going. You're gonna get there, and when you get there, you'll be surprised like, oh, I remember years back, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that, but now you can do way more than you ever thought you were gonna do. So consistency is absolute key, and stick to the plan, for sure.
Tired as hell. Drop the weight, right? Let's do
This is gonna be a sumo deadlift right here. I'm not really good with content creating stuff, but I'm just here to talk to y'all, so it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta pick it up. Can't really explain everything.
working so hard for competition, trying to be our best selves. That's the goal out here. Some coming. Watch out.